Hello YouTube, this is Brian J coming back at you with the another try with the survival stick. I went to Pine Fire and watched their video on how to do this. I tracked down my generic Swiss Army knife, and Michael explained on his video that it takes more prepping, so I'm going to try to do this all on the video. I don't have a stand, so what I do, I just prop it right here and hopefully I can get this all on video. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this. Whoops. He says spin it and then pop. You pop it loose. See those fibers there? And you fold it all back in and twist it back down. Okay. And he says this is great for coating a knife to protect it. It's got a, I'm not quite sure what's in it, but as you can tell, it's, whoops. It leaves a coat. It leaves a coat on your knife. Whoops. I wonder if that got my face. Anyhow, I'm gonna try this. Let's see, I have problems with it for some reason. It's just real sticky. Let me see. Okay, let me try that. I broke out the big dog here. This is Nathan 407-1. It's his shoot, it's so sticky and let's see. Got it. Oh, it went out. It slides. It's so slippery. Let me see. I'm not going to be able to do this on camera. Give me a minute. Got it. I did get it. Problem I have when you sit it on there, your ferro rod slides off. It's some slippery stuff. My phone's about to slip out of my hand. It's so slippery. It takes this. I'm not quite sure what all's in here. But look, this is a lot of... It's got fibers and... Look, I can barely touch it and it just sticks to it. I mean, I'm sure there's other ways to do it. But, like I said, I went to watch Michael's video at pinefireshop.com where he released this stuff, and this is the way he showed it. It's really hard to look. I'm just covered in slimy stuff. To me, it smells like donuts. But anyhow, my wife says I'm crazy. I can't get her to say it smells like donuts, but as you can tell, once you get it burning, it burns awesome. I mean, I cut a little piece off. Sorry for such a long video. If you don't prep it, you're not going to get it going with the ferro rod. And if you just halfway prep it, you're not going to get it going with the ferro rod. It is one of the harder lighting ones, but it seems to burn great. I don't think I would have got it going with my little ferro rod. I think it's my little one's a harder ferro rod, or softer, I don't know. It's different than my bigger one. And when I have a problem getting a fire going, I grab my big one. As you can tell, once you get it going, you have plenty of time to get a fire going. You got the black smoke just like the other products. And things I've learned, this has multiple uses. Like I said, you can coat your knives with it. I don't know if you can see it on my knife. And cut your knives with it. You can use it for a crossbow or bow and arrow string for the wax that you use on it. I believe he said you could use it for chap lips. It's all natural, and you can use it for a fire starter. As far as this right here, you can tell it's great burning, but you gotta have something to prep it with, because like I said, with this, it's a good knife and everything, but I was definitely having problems getting fibers showing. It looks like little cotton fibers, and when you run this through it like a brush or a comb, whatever you want to call it, it seems to fluff out the cotton fibers better. I don't know if you guys can see, but not quite sure what it is, but let me see. Almost looks like wax. But this is my video, second attempt at this, to show you that it can be done. It takes more work, and like I said, I had to go back and watch the video at Pine Fire just to figure it out. After I made that video a while ago, I cut another piece off and worked on it with my knife and tried to get it going with ferro rod, and I had problems. As you can tell, it was a little hard for me to get it lit this time, but this little saw blade on here made it a lot easier. If you take your time and you get those little cotton fibers showing, it lights. But as you can tell, when it lit, it had a little tiny flame, and I had to flip it over and let it start burning before, you know, if you're not careful, I think it would go out. But I mean, I don't want to touch that. Let me see. See, I mean, I think the bottom ain't even burnt. It's got a long time to burn. With all the bonuses to this, like, you can use it for crossbows, bow and arrows, stuff like that. And you can also use it for chap lips. It's got multiple uses. And like I said, as long as you took a little bit of time and prepped it right, it's an awesome fire starter. I mean, that little piece never should have burnt as long as it's burnt. And you can see it's waxy or something. I think that's the medical value of it. I don't want to say something improper, but if you go watch his video, the way he prepped and the way he did it, it lit really easy. I believe with more practice, it'll be fine. I'm going to use this one to practice with, and I'm going to place an order for another one because I want one for my bug out bag. But I had a comment from Jason William on my last video. You got to practice with stuff before you get good with this. So I'm going to use this one for practice, and once I get better with it, I'll make a video showing you, how much easier it gets. But this is just a video to show you that it can be lit with a ferro rod. I think it'd be a little hard with the small one, and it'd be impossible to light it with the ferro rod if you don't prep it. Michael, in his video, he says you need to take the time to prep it if you're going to use a ferro rod, and I didn't watch the video before I made my first one, so I probably could have got it going the first time if I would have did it right. Thank you guys for watching, and God bless.